Hello all, welcome to another video. In this playlist, we are doing some good things which we are discussing about GitHub. So Git and GitHub, both are we are discussing. So I thought it can be about the parts of video, like part one, part two, or else I think I will give you the whole one, which will be in a simple way. So I will try at last what happened. So please stick on to it. So yeah, we will discuss about GitHub. So it is a very unique concept which we all want to know when we are going through the priority projects. So in this, we are in GitHub. We are using this website and command line interface for working on project to deploy the project to interact with the other developers to make changes. We are using this Git and GitHub. It is a free and open source software. It is a distributed version control system, accessible anywhere. It can be accessible from anywhere. From if you are working in India, when you are deployed a project in means when you uploaded a project in GitHub in your repo, or your office or organizations or working in any other countries, so they can be accessible anytime. So this is the best thing which you can make changes and do in your project. So project, when you are doing the projects, there will be many files. So all these things will be discussed one by one. So first of all, we want to go through the login details and all. So here I used to, it's a normal interface when you are new to our GitHub. So first you want to make a account in GitHub. So then you can share your files in any repo or make a project available to everyone. So I just entering my email. So you can see here. Now previously I given the details, so it's showing there. Okay, it's just a interface to just a bit of click right for showing you what will be there and how to do all these things. So this is all simple things which we are doing. So we just given the email and created password for generally, and a username which is not there in any for other accounts. Generally when you give a name to any file, like when you are working in any code in Java, when you give the class name as something like Java, I think, then after some code there will be again you want to use Java, then there will be clash. So with due to that to stop the clash, you want to give unique name. So with so to give a different identity, let's start the puzzle. Pick one square that show two identical. This is simple one. You just need to select. Okay, now my account is going to be ready. So just all OTP and all you want to see and enter the code. So I just completed all these things. But so these all okay. So all that things we done for you to understand what is going through. But previously, from about 1 year, I just created one account, and I'm working on this Git and GitHub for doing my internship and all. So this is my GitHub account which I was working in. I just have about to some of the I recently go through the things which we are to learn for GitHub. So I also sharing with you. Now I will go to my profile. So I just I'm did not upload my profile picture. So that was not important for I thought. So I made some repositories and uploaded. So now we will create one repository and upload some of the files of our files. So when we completed the project, we just go through the GitHub and we use new repository and we create. So just for your understanding, I just creating one repository. First repo first repo. It's a description about your project. What is your first repo belongs to things which can you want to describe about your project. And thanks for GitHub. So these was a interface, graphical user interface things which we are discussing. Again, when we go to the Git, there will be command line interface which you work on commands. I think this was a lengthy video, so I can use another video to design, to tell what all commands in this Git on GitHub. So now when you create a new repository, so when you want to upload, there will be there are some different parts to upload your files in repo. So you created one repo, first repo. So you want to upload some of the files in your repo. How will you repo? Will you add to the repo? First, it will be in simple thing. Uh, it will be from command line interface. When you want to go through there, you just open the VS Code. Uh, So okay, I will show you. So so these are the commands which you want to give. So our previous project which we have worked on the Indian flag. So some of the project was done. Now I just close all the things. Now I will open the uh, new terminal so you can see. So I will show you. So first you want to just close. I will open. Now you can see there our terminal is open. We want to first git init. So echo is like a small command which is used to print the things which we have done. So it was not too much necessary, but it used to print the first hashtag first repo in readme.md file. So first we want to initialize. After that you want to git add readme.md. So we not created readme.md, so we are not showing the readme.md file. So when you are creating the repo name and all, you can see the add readme.md file. So there you can share the description of your project also. So the all the when you go to any other repositories, so when you are working for the first time, there when you go to readme.md file, you can check the detailed description and what the things there are mistakes, anything there you can see. Git I'm sorry. Oh, so git. Uh, I will go through the next. It's just ignore it. So git commit dash. So first commit. Okay, sorry for that. There is a mistake in that. So when we are not adding any files, so I did not add a readme.md file, so there was no change in our repository. So there was no commit had happened. So I will again add index.html. See, you can see one file has changed. So you can see that. Let's git branch main branch. So again, just you want to copy, so it's making me more time. So I just copying the code, printing. So again I just this is push. When you are using this command, you pushing the file into the repository. So you given, yeah, there happened there. So let's check the file is index data C. So index.html is uploaded. For now, one path is completed. How to make sure to upload the code. Now I'm going through another path. So add file. So upload files. Choose your file. I just going through random file cardio.finish CSV. I'm taking that. So it was uploaded. So any description or anything you want to do, we will discuss about pull request and that all in the next video, because when we are going through another repository and doing some things little bit changes, forking and cloning and all things we can discuss in next video, because there was a lot of things you want to know about Git and GitHub. So I just discussed about how to create the GitHub account and how to upload the files and how to make sure to commit. So all these small things I done. So I commit change it. So you can see here the add files we upload and first commit. So you can see the things which I uploaded to one path which we are using the CLI, a command line interface, and other using the user interface. So here you can see the languages which here we are using. It is going through and analyzing and giving that we are using 100% HTML. So code which we are giving the files and the issues, any issues in your project, minor issues. There you can give the issues name and which you are for. Is a The last one I want to tell that GitHub is a center point for all developers. So when you when you upload a project, so everyone can access with some rules. So there will be three persons working on it's a public, private, and administrator. So all this for like. when you give the option of public, everyone can access. When you give the option for private, no one can access. So like that, with some of rules there. And also, when there will be two types I want to tell. So when you are doing like a open source project contribution, then you have some of the access rules. And when you are doing in organization, you have some access rules. So there will be things I can go through cloning and forking. Then I can explain it deeply. So I can explain the terms which are showing here, the issues, pull request. So when you commit the changes, then you can pull request. Then another person who has a original copy of the project, so he can see the what changes it will be useful. Then he can merge request. Then again, he can add the things to your committed changes to his original file. So you made some open source contribution. So actions, projects. So projects which are using security inside this. So you all know. So how many were watching, how many were working on that. If you are working in an organization, there will be a group of people who are watching. So if you are working through single, so you can give this one person the fork and start how many members like your content. So main branch and branches. So I will go through this in next topic, which is master branch, the main branch, and all different branches will be there. You can create because to work on separately. So now I have one branch only. So I will create in next video. So go to file, add file, the code which you can clone here. So code spaces, no code spaces. So all these things today which I told you, if you understand, you can go through it practically. So create your GitHub account and post it on your any social media platform. Where I worked with Relangi Mavia Coding Center channel and created one GitHub account, so everyone can know that you have a GitHub account and connect with people. So work with open source, then you have a great opportunities. So these all about the GitHub, and in next video I can explain the all remaining things in GitHub and Git, how to download the Git, and how to use the what commands to use to work on remote and how to commit, and all these things are there. So I'm in now. At last, one word from me: subscribe our channel, keep watching our videos which gives a good content. So if anything was wrong, anything delivering the delivery of the content is not in perfect way, please comment in our below the video, and subscribe, like, and share the content. Thank you very much for giving this for taking this opportunity to learn about the GitHub. So stay tuned to our Relangi Mavia Coding Center channel and do subscribe. Bye guys.